it's Elle here from Beyond Expectations. In this video, I'm going to be discussing losing weight and putting the weight back on and what to do moving forward. I'm going to read out the question and then I'll give you my answer, and it goes like this. Hi Elle, I have gained all my weight back that I lost 2 years ago, and I would like to know from you that can I lose 12 pounds just by eating proper nutrition, or should I include training at home? Best regards. Thank you so much for your question. This is a fantastic question, and I know it's something that a lot of people struggle with. They've lost the weight, then they've gained the weight, and sometimes they've gained even more than they initially lost. Now this is a very troubling thing, and I feel deeply for you, and I'm going to do my best to assist you and help you to move forward. Now in regards to your question, can you lose 12 pounds just from nutrition? The short answer is yes, absolutely. For me personally, I lost 76 pounds, and that was 9 months after the birth of my second child. And as you know, if you've watched Beyond Expectations, I went on to compete in the World Championships in New York City. So it's absolutely feasible for you to be able to do this with just focusing on your nutrition. As you know, John and I advocate 90% diet, 7% weight, and 3% cardio. Now I'm going to talk about the number one trap a lot of people fall into, which I find is a common mistake and why a lot of people put the weight back on. So quite often what people will do is they'll choose some sort of fad diet, they'll follow it to a T, they'll lose the weight, and then they'll go back to their old eating patterns or their old way of doing things, and they'll put all the weight back on because they haven't chosen a method that is sustainable for the rest of their life. It's very important not to just lose the weight and reshape your body, but to maintain it. Nobody wants to go up and down, up and down. It's going to cause you a lot of problems long term because the elasticity of your skin will stretch, and you're going to have a lot of problems with loose, baggy skin, and this is going to cause you a lot of upset and discomfort long term. Also, I find a lot of people fall into the trap of thinking that they can out exercise what they put into their mouth. So they fall into the trap of, okay, well I did this diet for this amount of time, I've lost the weight. Now, if I eat any treats or goodies, you know John and I are an advocate for 1 day cheat day, but it cannot be every single day. So they go, well, you know, I'll have this chocolate bar, I'll have these cookies, I'll have this cake because it's someone's birthday or something's come up. And providing that I exercise, I'll be able to maintain my shape and physique. I'm sorry to tell you, unfortunately, this is not the case. And quite often you can be in the predicament that you're in now, where you've put all the weight back on because you have in your mind that you can out exercise what you put into your mouth. And this is not really your fault, because this is perpetuated in the media, particularly the big giants behind this are the companies that make the junk food, because they want you to believe that if you exercise, you can indulge in all their sugary treats and you'll be able to reshape, transform your body, providing you exercise, and you can still have their sugary treats. Like I said, John and I are all for a 1 day cheat day, but you cannot be having this every day. And when we say sugary treats, we're referring to sodas with lots and lots of sugar. We're talking about chocolate bars, we're talking about baked goods like cookies, cupcakes, donuts, muffins, even coffees with all their extra sweeteners that they add, particularly at Starbucks. I find this is a big deal. So you need to be very careful that you don't fall into the trap of, I can out exercise what I put into my mouth. Now, it's very important that you are on a path that you can maintain for the long term. We don't want the fast way, we want the best way. Now for me personally, I did the making of Beyond Expectations, so I lost 76 pounds in 2010, and we are now in 2020, and I've been able to maintain my shape and physique, not from out exercising what I put into my mouth. It has been from my nutrition, and that is very important for you to maintain, because regardless of what happens in your life, whether you get sick, your family member gets sick, particularly in these times where we've got a major virus affecting the whole world, and it has caused a huge panic in many countries. I know China, Italy, Iran are three of the main ones. It is a time where a lot of people are staying home, people are working from home, some people are not going to school. So it is even more important that we focus on what goes into our mouth rather than our output, because the gym may not be available, and quite often the gym can be a breeding ground for these types of illnesses because the equipment's not exactly clean, the atmosphere, people have got sweaty bodies, particularly with men, they're puffing and blowing, so you don't necessarily want to be around them. So people are generally staying home more, and you can absolutely achieve your shape, your physique from nutrition alone. I have personally, when John has had major health complications, there have been many times when I haven't been able to exercise, but I've been able to maintain my shape and physique from what goes into my mouth. It's important you stick with whole foods where possible, stick to things that comes out of the ground, steer clear of things that come out of a packet. For example, tinned vegetables or frozen vegetables can be okay, just check the labels, they don't add any extra nasties in there. I know for Australia we've gone through drought, we've gone through bushfires, we've also had this virus which is affecting us, where shelves are being cleared off, not a single roll of toilet paper is available. If you live here in Australia, so you'll know what I'm talking about. So you have to make do with frozen veggies, and that's fine, just check the labels and make sure they're okay. Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope this video helps you to move forward. I know it can be very struggling and a hard time to go through when you feel like you've lost the weight, you aren't able to maintain it, and you've put it all back on. It's very difficult. I know friends who've gone through this, and it's not easy to deal with psychologically. So my suggestion to you is go easy on yourself. Make sure you focus on your nutrition first, exercise second. If you'd like to do exercise, by all means, but do not use it as a way to exercise what you put into your mouth. And also, if you have to prioritize, make sure that you always prioritize 90% diet, 7% weight, and 3% cardio. Please head on over to Elle.com to grab your free copy of 7 Rules from Beyond Expectations if you haven't already. It's going to help you to figure out where you are and where you'd like to end up. And it's our gift from John and I to you to say thank you for watching our channel, thank you for watching Beyond Expectations, and we really do appreciate it. Please give it this video a thumbs up and subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, and thanks for joining me. See ya, bye.